Elon Musk has hired mercenaries, hired thugs with guns, paramilitaries, if you like, blockading the federal buildings, preventing the senators from entering those buildings to speak to Elon Musk about what's going on. Now, I know, courts have blocked Elon Musk, but you're not going to try and tell me that they are abiding by the courts. They think they are above the law. They are carrying on doing exactly what they were doing before. Who's going to stop them? No one. No one's going to stop them. Elon Musk isn't going to stop. No, he's not a law-abiding citizen. No. The Benchito ain't going to stop. No. Meanwhile, these mercenaries are parading about with their guns. And these individuals ain't the, how to put it, the most vetted individuals, if you know what I mean. Many of them are just like headhunted. A lot of them are those who might have been chucked out of the military, or those who decide to leave the military and they can't get back in, or for whatever reason it might be. They will be the waifs and strays. Why would you want to join a mercenary army instead of the real army if you had a choice? Quite frankly. Now, this particular mercenary army, it's like having your own private contract army. You know, all the villains have got them, haven't they? They're all the nemesis. Preventing people getting to Elon Musk and, or Elon Musk really, but Elon Musk and his band of merry pillets, geeks, people that you would not want anywhere near your data. An occasional Nazi. Well, obviously Elon Musk is going to hire that little shit, isn't he? Well, the triple canopy. Secure success. Well, they were founded back in 2003. And they have been spotted. They have stopping senators from gaining access. And this is at the Environment Protection Agency, the EPA. Every single agency in federal buildings across the United States has been blocked from access. Pretty much. Well, the ones they got their nasty talons into. So Elon Musk has private security goons guarding the EPA. Now, these people are dangerous. Now, remember is though, they have no power over you. They have no power over you. They're not the army, they're not the military, they are employees of a company. That's all they are. People who want to have that power, but they really haven't got it. They just got the gun and instructions. And they will do whatever they feel fit in doing. But they could quite easily be drawn over the coals and taken through the courts if, and end up in prison if they did something unsavory. Now, to be fair, any military individual could get investigated if they, performed a heinous act. But this particular company it feels a little dodgy to me. Now, it's quite a big concern now. It's Constellus, right? And they own Blackwater. I think I call it something else now, Alzemi or something or other. And Triple Canopy. And they're basically mercenaries, right? And I was going through all their services and stuff like that, mine action, K9 services, investigations, security, blah, 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 and then asset management and what have you as well, yeah? The thing is, though, when I looked at their services, okay, services, where are we? Training, that's what I look at. Course calendar. So I clicked on that, and this little screen here popped up. Course calendar. All right, now you'd expect maybe some management skills and stuff like that as well, but no, it's all gun training. Everything is gun training, gun training, gun training, gun training, and a bit of highway safety, handgun training, carbine one training. It's painting a picture, isn't it? Where is the training on how to negotiate? You know, where's that? How to maybe I don't know talk someone off a windsill ledge or something. You know, better to jump or some kind of normal security services. No, it's all gun training because they are basically a hired army. That's what they are. They are mercenaries. They are an army. Plain and simple. All right. Security services with the aid of guns and if you look at some of the well, here you go. Look. Oh look, triple canopy in training sessions. Oh look at that, yes. And there's an individual here, which I'll leave a link in the description. Yes, he's a little bit scary. I wouldn't want to meet him in a dark alley. Anyway, I just watched this video, all right, and well, I think all the way through to be fair, but I got the picture of what he's on about. I'll leave a link in the description. It's definitely worth watching. Now, he's he's a veteran, right? And he was in Afghanistan, and he knows about these people and the kind of people that they are. And it's definitely a worth watch. So I'll leave the link for this little video in the description. It's not very well done, but it doesn't matter. The information's there. So I hope Jared Mallock doesn't mind me sharing it. But I wouldn't have thought so, because in there you wouldn't put it on YouTube, would you? Quite frankly. But yeah, he's only got 54 views in 9 hours. I helped him out as well, wasn't it, with his channel. But his thing is, you see, he's definitely believable. He ain't got no respect for Triple Canopy whatsoever, and he's worked for these people. He knows what they're like. He hasn't said he's worked for Triple Canopy, but he knows people who've gone to work for them. And some of the training videos and stuff like that are horrendous. One was like putting a 50 caliber inside an SUV, and just shooting in desert willy-nilly through a desert town, or a desert village. Anyone could got hurt, It's just with a 50 cal. It's just ridiculous, which he does point out, So I will leave that in the description. But when you read these things and you see that these companies are being allowed to... Oh, no, not companies much. Well, it's a company because there's Elon Musk. Elon Musk's been run roughshod over your data, your information, the structures, the algorithms and the software. Absolutely everything is being overhauled and rewritten. Where's the authorization for that? What, Donald Trump? No. This should be people should be voting on this stuff, Not just, go do it. I don't care what you think. Yeah, the petulant child in office. It's unbelievable what's going on. It really is. And it says that if you ever needed a perfect image of what this entire presidency under Elon Musk has been about, Senator Ed Markey gave it to us yesterday afternoon. And he was denied entry to the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, after trying to meet with Elon's DOGE representatives. Markey has been hanging out at various federal agencies like the Treasury and now the EPA, trying to investigate Elon Musk's coup, though even North Carolina Republican Thom says runs afoul of the Constitution in the strictest sense. What we need is a military coup. What you need, I should say, is a military coup and reinstate a proper government. Something, because, this is just ridiculous. Now, in the strictest sense, that Congress is a entity with immense power that represents the people. That's you. And can't just be told to F off by a foreign billionaire just because he's emboldened by barrels of ketamine and the most destructive midlife crisis mankind has ever seen. And a particular hate for LGBT, woke mind virus and all that. This is quite literally a coup. It's a coup against you. By the government. The government has undermined you and your rights. This is rapidly turning the United States, or kleptocracy, I suppose, but well, it's not a democracy. If you believed in democracy, it's gone after this. And this is when things are going to turn nasty. So this is quite literally a coup, and in the unelected, the jagoffs are assuming control of core government systems that they are not legally allowed to touch. There's been court orders against them. They've been blocked, but they're still doing it. Influencing the basic functions of government. And the tell of what this really about is they haven't even bothered to try any of these budget cuts in Congress. No, and they haven't actually tried any budget cuts against Elon Musk or Stellantis, Canopy. Anything that gives them power, they don't obviously want to get rid of. Anything that gives Elon Musk money, they're not going to get rid of. And this, let's be honest, this is all to save money, to pay the billionaires more money in the form of tax cuts. Elon Musk, his Tesla, has not paid any tax. Zero. So they control the purse strings, and many of what the Republicans want to do, this is Congress, and it could be accomplished legally through acts of Congress that they control. But they are all effing lunatics. Yes. And can barely deal with each other. So I'll leave a link for this article in the description. So apparently it's easier to just let an unelected billionaire anoint himself king and tell the brain-dead lemmings what to do. And that includes MAGA voters. The stuff that's going on at the moment will affect those who voted for Donald Trump more than anybody else. Because if you've got money, well, Donald Trump don't care, does he? You know, if you're rich, you're a friend. Pretty much don't matter what side of the coin you are, but as long as you're rich. A man who's so flippin' shallow is unreal. Now, does this worry you at all? That you literally got paramilitaries, mercenaries, hired guns in federal buildings? Not even the army itself? These people are the worst. People working for this outfit are the worst. There's no vetting. They don't particularly care about vetting. Not from what I've read, anyway. It's quite shocking, really, that it's been allowed to go on and that it's still going on. You know? It's founded by one of the geezers was Nicholas Farrer, if I remember rightly, in Chicago. That's where it's established anyway. Another geezer called, did write it down, Thomas Catis. And I don't know what their backgrounds are. I don't know what their mental state is either. You know, you've got to be a certain kind of person to want to do this kind of work. Nasty, probably. These people are dangerous, you see, because they have no real power. They've got no real training. They're not the military. They ain't been crawling through the mud. They've been just doing gameplay. You know? And now they're the hired hand. Like they are. Does it worry you? Please leave in the comments down below. I would find it quite interesting how you feel about this, especially if you're MAGA. If you think this is okay, well then, quite frankly, you're lost. You're completely lost up there if you think this is okay, because it's not. Anyway, please click the like button and maybe subscribe to the channel, little bell icon, so then you get one post in your pocket every time I upload another video. Well, I know. Whatever next. Toodaloo. Oh yeah, if you want to support the channel, you can do it on Patreon or buy us a coffee. Links down below. Righty.